Hi everyone and good morning. Happy weekend. So as they say, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. But we can use the energy we have every day to follow our dreams, to make our wishes come true, isn't it? So because energy, we got to recharge our batteries as well. So we are given only certain amount of energy at a time until we recharge and get refreshed again. So though it cannot be created nor destroyed, we can always use our energy to our best potential to follow our dreams and goals rather than wasting our energy on unwanted things, including negativity. So today I come to talk about something slightly spiritual, and yeah, happy weekend. So there's certain things like you can do, and if you're a spiritual person as well, depending on what your beliefs are, definitely there'll be little things you practice every day spiritually, isn't it? Even this video I put out there, the whole world is not going to hear it, the whole world is not going to see it, but the people who watch this video are the ones who are destined in some form or the other to watch it, isn't it? Maybe it might be helpful to them in some way or the other. So normally I don't make spiritual videos because it's something personal and not everybody has to agree with me. So if you're somebody who is a troll or a jealous person who does not like my videos, I'm telling you now itself, get out. Because we don't want you portraying your insecurities out there, affecting others, draining their energies out. We don't want energy vampires on this video. Okay, you can go follow some other videos that resonates more with you, but this video is for people who this might be helpful for, because I'm drawn to share this, though I don't share it, but if I get the intuition that I have to share certain things at certain times, I listen to that and I do it. All right, so today I'll give you some tips you can do to banish negativity at your home. One thing I do is, you can see here, look at this peacock feather. So peacock is so lovely, isn't it? Once you have to get the natural peacock feather, because if you get the artificial ones, it's not going to do the thing. But look at it, it brings in that royalty vibes, isn't it? You go on Google, you will find the symbolism of peacock, you'll find what it means, and they say everything is available in nature. What energy you want in your life is available out there. You just have to bring it into your life, whether negative or positive. For example, if you go and pluck a rose flower, you're bringing that energy to you. It's also an energy, isn't it? Everything in the universe is an energy. You look at yourself like this, but if you look at yourself through a microscope, you'll see different things, because we are part of the universe. We all, function under that energy. So what you bring into your life matters. So if you go out to the garden and pluck a rose flower or a jasmine flower, for example, or any nice, smelling flower, you bring in that energy, isn't it, into your home. You place a bouquet of lilies in your house, you look at it. Not artificial, I'm talking about the fresh ones. That energy automatically uplifts in your house, in your surrounding. Whereas if you go to the garbage bin and collect some garbage and smelling items from the bin and bring it into your house, those energies come in, flies and rodents and those sort of energies. So energies keep changing. And that depends on the people you meet as well, because some people are narcissists, some people are spiteful, some people are jealous, some people just throw dirt on you, bring you down, unlike the uplifting ones. So some people are energy vampires. Energy vampires means, just like a vampire, they drain out your energy. You're with some people, you can feel and sense that, oh my God, this person is so draining, I can't stand this person. So, at those times, it's good to spiritually protect yourself, because like I said, we have only so much energy and we need to use that energy to follow our goals, our dreams, not waste it on, all sorts of negativity. So there are certain practices you can do. One thing, like I said, around your house, if you put some peacock feathers, you can go on Google. Everything is available on Google, depending on how you want to evolve spiritually. You can search for it. Google is not a doctor, but depending on your intuition and what sort of energy you would like to welcome in your house, you can always read the symbolisms of certain things. So for me, I don't normally talk about gemstones. I don't normally talk about crystals, but I use it, in my day-to-day life. I don't talk about it because sometimes I don't want to give wrong information to people, because sometimes gemstones, they can have negative effects on different sorts of people as well, but it can bring positive effects as well. Now I only have my pearl earrings. I've taken off most of my gemstones except opal because I'm cleansing them. But depending on my intuition, I keep putting different sorts of gemstones, different sorts of spiritual practices. You sage your house, you smoke your house. Good to braid the hair, especially at night, because in ancient times, this was a ceremony. Have you seen women with long hair? They sit, and the grandmas or, somebody, they take their time, they brush through the hair, they braid the hair, because this is also a powerful energy transmuter. They braid the hair, they put flowers on the hair, they smoke the hair. But these days, with modern things and all, people don't have time. People are not having time at all for their spiritual well-being. And that's why mostly everybody is not feeling right up here, not feeling well up here, not having that emotional well-being. Yesterday too, I wanted to go into nature. I wanted to make a, the hibiscus flower. It's called the shoe flower, hibiscus. Its flower and leaves are very good, If you put it in the blender with a little bit of water and blend this shoe flower, hibiscus flower, and its leaves, you get this nice, lovely conditioner. You put it on your head. It's like henna, when you put it on your head, it gives that nice cooling effect, and then your hair becomes all, but it's that nature. When you can't go closer to nature, you bring nature to you. And that's what I did. I just plucked some. I'll make a video of it soon. I don't know, maybe today or tomorrow. Maybe not today, but, in the coming days, I'll try my best, depending on the situations. But, I just plucked some, put it in the blender, put a little water, blended it, put some on my hair, put some on my son's head. And we had a shower, and it's so refreshing, than using chemicals all the time. So everything is available in nature. That's what our ancestors and people, before used to use, and to attract certain sort of spiritual energies into their lives and to bring in positivity. So I'll just take you guys. Whoa, this looks, weird in this light, isn't it? Let me just turn on the light, because in different lightings is different. Okay, so here, so what's happened is I protected my house. Okay, I sage my house, I burn frankincense, I burn camphor. So these are all good things, Camphor, you need the original camphor that they use in the temples and all for pujas to clear your space, especially if you're going through negativity. But those were not enough, because the other day, if you saw my video, you would see that I got locked up in my house, and few bad things. When sudden bad things come, I know there is a shift in energy. And I get messages from my spirit guides. There are some people who are mediums who can actually see and listen to their spirit guides and guardian angels. But I'm a person who actually gets my, I don't want to go that extreme. I don't want to hear things, and I don't want to. So I get my messages in subtle ways, maybe through other people's content. Maybe somebody must have posted up something, and they say it's useful for them spiritually, and then I try it out. So that's how I get my messages, uplifting messages. If I'm feeling down, sometimes on Facebook, when I'm going through my news feeds, I might randomly find a quote from my spirit guides that uplifts me, that resonates to what I need to hear. Even this video of mine, God knows, how many people want to hear. It's not that we don't love God. We love God. We love divine energy so much that we want to get their messages in a way that we can understand, isn't it? Because there's only a limit to which our eyes can see. If you look at a dog, their eyes are different. They can see different other things beyond us, isn't it? So there are things beyond us, and we should always be open to it. And crystals are formed on this planet after millions and millions of years, isn't it? They form after certain processes. It takes millions of years for a crystal to form, and that crystal has its own energy, and each crystal has different energy resonating on their color, different planets. Lot of things are there that, you know, many people just skip, but they can be useful if you incorporate it in your daily lives. So, you know, and one thing is, even I'll show you, keeping tongues in your house. So, you know, this is the mother-in-law's tongue. Keep some money plant and all in your house. Try not to keep too many things in your bedroom because you don't want to overstimulate yourself. You want a good night's sleep. So keep calming things in your bedroom. Maybe a little bit of romantic passion things, not too much red. Red is needed for romance and passion, but not too much, because too much red is also anger, aggression, and things like that. So see, always you have to work with the energies in your house. Your house is a place, your home is a place, your bedroom is a place where you spend certain amount of time, isn't it? And you need certain amount of different energy. For example, in your study room, office room, you don't want romantic vibes in there, isn't it? So you got to make it in a professional manner. Whereas in your bedroom, you want another sort of energy. So what you want, you attract. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. There's a difference. I'll repeat it. So you might want something, but the law of attraction says that you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. So in order to attract something that you want, you have to be that first, isn't it? If you're not on that synchronized vibration of what you want to attract, how are you going to attract or manifest that in your life? So first you have to be that in order to attract that. Okay, so these are few things. Not everybody will understand or resonate, but I feel that those who need to will be watching this video at the divine timing, based on the divine. So let me just put my phone for charging, so that, you know, I didn't expect it to be a very long live video. So yeah, so the other day I didn't realize this. I had green tourmaline, because black tourmaline is more of it has the, I'll show you guys. So this is a black tourmaline, this one. It's a black tourmaline crystal. Okay, so you can see how intense it is. These days there are a lot of fake ones out there, but if you get yourself like a hold on to a genuine, real black tourmaline crystal, you will feel the powers. You know, in few days all the negativity will run away from your house. If you're having domestic violence or things like that, you know, some bad people troubling you, harassing you, they'll all run away with a black tourmaline. Usually depends on your energies too. So it's a good crystal, but it was too intense for me. It was too intense because it's like black is the color of planet Saturn, you know. So I got myself a green tourmaline, because green tourmaline has the same properties of a tourmaline crystal, but being green, it resonates more with the planet Mercury. So that planet is much more astrologically better and beneficial for me in terms of children, you know, pets, romance, and things like that. So I got myself a green tourmaline, just like the black one. I only had one stone, one tourmaline, that was, you know, protecting me, giving me opportunities, doing a lot of good things. But the other day I put a video on Facebook saying I got locked up in my room, something bad's happened, you know, and all these, you know, people who I kept away, or negativity, people who were draining me, people who were, you know, they all started affecting me. I'm like, where is my shield? Where is my shielding? What's going on, you know? So the thing is, I used to use that as a pendant before, but then I felt like I don't need it too much anymore. So I just put it in my house for it to, you know, clear the space of my house. And then I decided, okay, I'll put it, because even pets need protection. So sometimes I even put it, you know, near my pet's thing. So I put it near my pet's bed. And I could feel that its presence is no more in my house. You know, somehow, like, I'm attracting all these negativity, because already astrologically I'm going through bad times, because my planet sun is in the, I think it's in the 4th house or something. So that's affecting, you know, this month is not the easiest for me planetary wise as well. So I need something to shield me from those negative effects of the planets. So I could feel that, why are these negative effects still coming? What's going on? So I was asking myself, I was asking my spirit guides, I was praying about it, what's going on? What should I do? I started smoking my house. I put frankincense, sage, camphor. Nothing is taking away this negativity. I put prayer music, mantras, everything. So, but I could still feel something is missing that used to be there. You can feel it. Something is not right. Something is gone from my life that used to be there. And that's when I realized, I went and looked for my tourmaline, which was kept near my pet's bed. I realized it's gone from there. It's not even in my house. Realized my son vacuumed it and it went into the bin. So that's what evil forces cannot stand certain energies, and maybe somehow they wanted it gone from the house, and kids, they misplace everything, it's gone. Oh my God, I was like, where do I get tourmaline? I prayed about it. I said, I need help. I need, that protection, because now astrologically too, yeah. And we are in the middle of a pandemic. I need the shielding up. I don't want to expose, especially my videos out there. You don't know how many, what all type of people are watching my videos. Their energies, So without protection, even a Reiki healer, if you have done Reiki, you'll know that even Reiki healers who heal energies, they wear protection for themselves because they don't want their energy getting drained by helping others, isn't it? So it's the same with any healer. I don't know what my destiny is spiritually, but I've been called to put videos out there to help people spiritually. That's why on my YouTube channel I have, a hint of spiritual positivity videos to help people who are going through bad times. But those people at their lowest times have the most negative energy, isn't it, watching these? So we have to protect ourselves when we are doing such things. So what I did was, I had given my car for servicing. They called me saying that a cap of a radiator or something was leaking, so they had to replace it. They called me saying that they couldn't replace it. So, when that came, I thought, oh, I have to go, give my car back. But then near that place of the car place, there is a crystal shop. So I thought, in Australia, not even in India, before we thought that these things are only practiced in India. But you'll be surprised how many Westerners are now turning spiritually because of the lack of their mental peace, mental well-being. People are realizing we have to go back to, being spiritual. We can't always drain ourselves out and affect our mental health. So I went to I called this lady in the crystal shop. I told her my situation, and luckily she was also a light worker. So her partner, fiance, makes those braiding crystal works. So she's done that. And then I told her my situation. As soon as I told her, she told me, yes, we understood that we were meant to cross paths on that day because I needed help from her. Her crystals in the shop, they are sold for almost $45 plus. It's very expensive to buy, a genuine crystal, especially here in Australia. So I told her, I don't want to spend so much money, because I did call the green tourmaline person who I bought the crystal from online, and they are sending it to me. I just want it urgently because it's still not arrived, She said, don't worry, I'll just go home, get my stone, give it to you for free. I was like, what? Because this is the same thing she's selling in her shop for $45, $60. She said she's giving it for free because because she's running this shop. She's the owner of that shop. It's called Kia. She's the owner of that shop. She said she's running this shop to be able to help people like this when needed. Business is business, but then they should also be able to help others who need. She felt drawn. So she gave me these crystals. So here you can see them, the Indian style. So Indian style is you put them in a little bit of water, a little bit of milk, a little bit of honey. I also sprinkled some sea salt in there to cleanse it. So it will remain there for a few hours. So you can see she gave me 2 big chunks of black tourmaline. This is a fluorite crystal. So you guys can see the meaning of these on Google. So if any of them resonates with you, do get them. Especially you keep black tourmaline in your house. It will chase away all negativity. Even, there were some people who were, if they are annoying or irritating, just put, throw some black tourmaline chips in their yard or something. They'll run away. Negativity cannot stand it. If they have good intentions, definitely they will come to your life. If they have bad intentions, they will run away. So this is the chain they made specially for me. It's all she gave it to me for free, because it's just the spiritual world. They guided me there. I got what I wanted, as a help. So this is a tourmalated quartz. Tourmalated quartz. That means this tourmaline, the black tourmaline, mixed with it's inside a quartz crystal. So white quartz is also good if but don't put white quartz in your bedroom because it overstimulates you. But in places like living room and all, if you want to enhance that energy, if you want a nice good energy, you put a white quartz. This is a tourmalated quartz. I'm talking about the white clear quartz in your surrounding. Don't put too many crystals together and mix it all up and jumble, because then all its energies will clash together. Yeah, so these are just the other ones. There's, depending on my moods, I wear them. This is a topaz. It's a white topaz. See? So depending on my planetary transits and changes, I wear them. This is another good crystal. This is called a lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. It doesn't come near the tourmaline. I would say tourmaline, you definitely need it, around your house, around your space and all to protect. But the lapis lazuli, the good thing is, if you feel that somebody has sent you negative energy, evil eye, black magic, anything like that, what you can do is just wear it. Because black tourmaline, they put a shield so that the energies cannot come anywhere near you. But lapis lazuli, it not only puts a shield, it also sends the energy back to the sender. So if somebody's done black magic, it goes back to them. So if you feel like, but it's a very powerful crystal again. So if you feel like, something like that is happening in your life, get yourself a lapis lazuli. It has to be genuine. The other day I got a mixed tourmaline chip bracelet. It was not at all genuine. It didn't even do half of the thing that a real one does. So you will find the difference when you use a real gem that's, taken that much time to form on earth compared to a gem that's fake. And there are a lot of fake ones these days, a lot of treated ones these days. But in terms of gemstones, you need the real one. So lapis lazuli is a good one to work with. I don't work with it as much because black tourmaline, my green tourmaline was doing its job. Now black tourmaline is. So, I had to get back my energy, in order to be able to do a lot of things and to be grounded, shielded, especially energy vampires. If you feel people are draining your energy, do get this. Everybody should, I think. It's good, You'll find that. In the beginning, you'll find side effects, Once you wear a very genuine, powerful, strong gemstone, you have to clean it first. You have to clean it like this in water. You have to keep it overnight and then throw the water. They even say, once you have a cleansed black tourmaline, what you can do is you put it in a glass of water, leave that water overnight under moonlight, let it, this thing in the moon's energy. Next day, just drink the water. That will also be a detoxifying thing. But whenever you use crystals, if you're sensitive, you will find the side effects in saying that, sometimes you might feel like you're going to throw up. Sometimes you might feel like big headache, for a while. So that's just the crystal is working and it's, getting in tune with your energies. So don't worry thinking that, oh my God, this crystal is bad, and just wear it. After a few days, you will find the effects, okay? The other thing is, if your planet Jupiter is very good in your chart, unfortunately, it's not that good in mine, so I don't think this remedy works for me well, but I don't know. But if planet Jupiter is good in your chart, they say, you can have a bath with a little bit of milk, or, not milk, milk is for Venus. What's that thing called? Turmeric, yellow color, because planet Jupiter is yellow color. So, when I have good, like I'm running Jupiter Mahadasha or something like that astrologically, I just take a little bit of turmeric and put it inside my body wash soap. So then that way, when I'm putting my body wash soap, the turmeric is already going in there. So a little bit of things in the modern world to westernize the old traditions. But guys, don't forget the old traditions. People had a way of doing things. I don't know if they were more sane compared to the people these days. But these days, people are always complaining for every little thing, Queensland Health comes online talking about our pandemic, though we are, despite we are in the middle of the pandemic, people are not worried about, the safety of themselves or the kids. They're like, school holidays, now we can't go out because the lockdown is coming. Lockdown comes, school holidays. But even if there was no lockdown, are you going to go and enjoy knowing a pandemic is out there, people are getting infected and dying, So people are getting too restless, this thing, that thing. So this is the time. We all need that protection. There's another thing too called the dowsing sticks. Have you guys tried it? Because I saw a medium the other day. She was using the dowsing sticks. When she says, say yes, the sticks move apart. No, the sticks come together. Some sticks move apart for yes. You have to ask your stick which is yes and which is no. Some sticks some sticks, dowsing sticks I think it's called. Some sticks for yes, it comes together, it crosses over. Some sticks for no, they both separate and go backwards. Some sticks for, it's the opposite way. So you have to ask your stick what, and then you can ask yes or no questions to it and it will tell you. But I'm too scared, it's like it's like for haunted paranormal activities and all, we don't know that. But because I just work with crystals, I find, all my life I've done it. Like my first crystal was when I was very, very young. I got it as a gift from, I think, Ooty or Munnar or something. So it was an amethyst pendant. Amethyst is good because I'm born on February. It can even be used as my birthstone. But the problem is, when I look at my astrology in depth based on my exact time, it's not Aquarius. Aquarius is the amethyst stone planet, but my ascendant sign is Taurus. So Taurus is still okay with amethyst because Taurus and Saturn are friends, but my Saturn in my horoscope is placed in the 8th house, which is the house of losses and things like that, so it's that's why I stay away from Saturn. It's our biggest teacher, for Saturn. Like Amitabh Bachchan. Amitabh Bachchan is a very famous celebrity. Even you guys look at celebrities, they all have gemstones. Priyanka Chopra used to use the hessonite garnet, for a while. That stone is very creepy too. It gives very fast results, So unless your ascendant sign is friendly with planet, the north node of the moon, Rahu, you don't use it because it's going to. That's why I talk more about crystals when I talk to people than about the precious stones, because they're precious stones like hessonite and yellow sapphire, ruby, diamond, what are the other precious stones, blue sapphire, emerald, so they are precious ones. And they're semi-precious crystals like these ones that I showed you, that, they just have their properties that resonate to the world. Whereas precious stones, even pearl, precious stone, you have to only use them if your planet is, otherwise it'll give you that, if your planet resonating to that gemstone is negative, gemstone's energy, it'll give you negative effects. This is not what I'm saying. This is ancient, old Sanskrit, Vedic astrological scriptures, it's from them. And that's why, though I'm born as a Christian, I'm more in tune to Hinduism, because it's not a religion or just about idols. It's about it's a way of life, and not just about crystals or stones or other spiritual ways how to get rid of negative energy. You even get tips, you even get dietary tips based on your constitution, based on your doshas, based on, you get the remedies, what you can do spiritually. And that's what our ancestors used to do. Now we can call it rubbish and throw it away. But I try to use little of them, in my daily life practices, just for that protection, just to make sure I get a little bit of spiritual divine help during the bad times too. And, but we all not immune. We are all immortal. But we can only use our energy. Like I said in the beginning, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but we can only use our energy to follow our dreams and goals with the help of the divine. So I just thought I'll come and share. In the coming days, I'll try to show you guys a video of how I make the hibiscus, not tea, hibiscus hair pack. It's a natural one. Okay, that's what I used yesterday on my hair. So these things might help somebody out there, in the hopes that it will. Bye. Happy weekend.